welcome. All right, so it's time for another One Book July video. I said I would come on here and do it. I didn't get to do it over our 4-day vacation, so we're gonna do it today, and I will actually get it posted today. So I just wanted to go through and show you what I've done in a week, kind of just see how it's going, do a little chit chat. It'll be a short video because I have like 4 videos to do today. So I'm sitting right here on my floor and let's just get this going. Some of my essentials that I'm carrying around with me or that I'm using a lot this is my pen case that I use. I got off of Amazon. It's linked on our website under the newsletter page. I'll leave a link in the bottom of the video, but we have a products we love page and I have this here. And so I love this. It does flip around and this folds down. I will quickly fold it down, probably off camera. So this folds down, folds like this snaps here, and it actually becomes a stand-up pen case. So it's pretty awesome. I use it all the days. I use it every single day. We're gonna speak in Old English today. You didn't know you were gonna be entertained during this planner video, did you? One of the other things I keep handy is when my Plan and Go boxes. I have filled this one with just functional stickers that I can use anytime, any way I want. A couple little mini kits that I use, more functional type stuff, so that's always available. And of course, this is one of my loves. This is one of my pouches from Honey Muffin. Ansley does such an amazing job. Actually, she did a custom insert for my wallet for me. I designed it or laid out the design of what I wanted, and I said, please make me something like this, malfunction, and she did, and it's awesome. So I have a couple of her bags. I use these a lot for Zoe's learning toys. I'm gonna show one. She has like these letter blocks with the flashcards, and it all fits in one of the bags. It's slightly larger than this. I think this is the medium one. I also have from her a slip-on pin. This is actually a slip-on pouch. I use this a lot, especially with my Bible and my faith journal, or if I just need to go real quick, I can take my planner, throw a pen in here with a highlighter too, and just go like this. It fits around anything and I'm good to go. So I love this one as well. I just really love how well she makes it. So I'll link her shop because she's an awesome creator, and I think you guys would love it. As a matter of fact, I think I might have a coupon code for the month of July. I'll have to double check our text conversations, and if I do, I'll share it with you guys, of course. So anyway, so this is my little Honey Muffin pouch. I love it. She quilts the material too. It's just really well made. All right, you're here for One Book July, so let's jump in. If you have any questions about the previous stuff, I always love hearing from you guys, so throw a comment down there or find me over on Instagram and shoot me a DM. I'm always up for an awesome conversation with all of you awesome women and men, if there's a man watching this. But all right. So I'm using an A5 Stalogy. I love the A5 size for journaling and for all of my journals and notebooks. As you can see, this is one here and it's an A5 size. I have an A5 size, another one up on my bed. So I love the size. It works really well for me. So that's the size I use when I'm doing notebooks. And then I use personal size for, this is, you know, my main planner. I'm just not doing my weeks in it, but this holds like all of my essential notes and lists. So I use personal size for my everyday and for my wallet. But because we're doing One Book July and it's summertime, a lot of this I don't need. It's just really resources. It has my calendars in it. So one notebook is perfect for the summertime. I've actually been doing this specific notebook. Let's see, when did I start using this? Let's just double check. There's my computer dinging. I gotta get back to a meeting. So May. I started using this one in May. I had this one from January. I'm still using this. This is just more, this isn't really a planning. This doesn't have plans. It has like notes, little things I want to keep. Like this is my year manifesto, you know, so things like that. This is more of like, I plan, I take notes, I think of things. So this always stays handy, but this definitely has planning in it. So let's just jump in this. So not a lot has changed. I have stuff that I keep in the pocket. I have this really sweet note that a friend of mine sent. I have a board and I have a pocket that I made with some stuff that I need to always have on me, but it needs to be confidential. So I make sure I have it here, and I have one in each of my planners and in my wallet. So I just did this front covered. This is actually a little pocket here. So I love putting pockets and hidden places to hide little bits of journaling. Of course, this is a pocket. You can tell these come in and out. So, and then this is a pocket here. I will be doing a video pretty soon to show you how to do that exactly. So just the front. This is my forward planning section. These are actually inserts that are available, that will be available on the 15th. We have a very big announcement coming, and we'll be talking about that soon. But these are the forward planning inserts. And so what I did was I just took the one side, it's set up where it has a 2-month calendar on one side and then the grid on the other. So I just took the 2-month side, put it in here, and then I did a Dutch door type of setup. And the reason why is because let's use May, for example. So in May, not only did I want to look at my calendar and the events that I had going on, but I also like to write down my projects for that month, and I can actually highlight. May was not the greatest month to show you because this is the month my dad died and I was doing a lot of traveling and work stuff. But for example, let's look at June. So then June, I have it here. I have its events, but where am I going to put my projects? So if you do the Dutch door, then I have my projects here. I could label when we were going to work on things by and where things were at based on the color coding. So I have done this for every 2 months, and so then the flip side is July and August, and so July's dates are here, July's projects are here, and then it would flip for August. August events are here, projects are here. So that's how I have it set up for each of the months. And what I did was I just put my washi down the middle where I was going to cut it, and then I cut my pages. So it works really well. And I just went ahead and added a few little tabs on the side. All of these are removable. And what I did was I just took some banners from our last Doodlebox kit of the Build Your Banner set, and then just wrapped it around the tip of it, so it'd be like still be decorative, but I could still remove it and it wasn't too far sticking out. So love these things a lot. Okay, so that's that section. And this is another section. This is wouldn't it be so cool if I haven't started doing that, but my sticky notes there to remind me what I wanted to do on that page. So I definitely am under the philosophy that just because you don't have time to do it right now does not mean you can't keep on planning and moving forward. Just plop something down, reserve the spot, and keep moving. So I just did a little bit of surrounds, and then this was May's. I had some dailies in here. This is a section of notes that I need that are private. More dailies. A weekly here, information about garage sale we're doing. And this is another weekly. I was doing my week on this side, some type of list or whatever, notes. This one was a fun week. Then I wanted to record down. I need to actually catch up because we're further along. We have reading goals for the summer, and so I wanted to track those. This was another week. This was another week. And then I have my medical information here. And then this section's another section of notes that are private. And then this goes into actually July. Here's another version of one of those pockets. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to make those. This one is, of course, all very, very functional up front. This one's more decorative, but I am using it. But it's a lot looser because it's on the vellum. So here's the month of July, and if you tuned in anytime last week or from my previous video, you would have known that I really hadn't filled it in, but I have. We're good now. So I have my month layout, then I have my goals and projects. I went ahead and put down and glued down an insert, free insert from this, from July's Prints with Purpose, and then I did a line a day here, and then this is another type of forward planning that I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to be working on this. I've started working on it. I'm going to be color coding, and I will go more through that with you guys. I got that all laid out. And then I'm working on what my ideal day is and what my real day is. This I'll go into more detail because I have a very, very extensive routine list that I will show you. And so I'm gonna kind of revisit it, especially when we start talking about routines and going through all of that, which that'll be coming soon in Nap Time Retreat. So because I already have like a very, very, very detailed daily routine on how I operate my day. So here's where my weeklies are starting, and I tried a different layout, so I'm a little excited about it. So here was the first week, and I went ahead and laid out my other weeks so that they're ready to go since I had the time. And I'm really excited about this because it's going to be a time saver. I did use erasable pen, so I know a lot of this looks messy, but I've been using the Frijon erasables, and I am just really, really loving it. So this is the pen that I've been using. It works really, really well. The tip, you can just erase. What I really like is I have an electric razor. I have an electric eraser for a particular reason. And so I love that I can take this electric one and I can just go in here and say I don't need this line here. I can just erase it. So it's pretty nice. Of course, you're going to see the lines from the flip side through because these pages aren't very thick, and they show quite a bit in the Stalogy. And Rodea's journals, the pen doesn't, but it's also a cream colored, so it's a darker colored paper, and this is lighter, a lot thinner. So it's a different type of paper. And the same with this Limon journal. It's still an off-white cream. This is creamier. So it just depends on what your preference is. And then I wanted to record down some upcoming shows or movies. I'm gonna write down what we've currently been watching. That there, and then I started my dailies back here, this is different for me because I really, really like to have like my week and then my 7 days and then a week and then my 7 days. And so I'm decided that I was gonna give myself a challenge in the month of July. Why not make it a little bit more challenging for myself? Because we don't have enough to do in life, but hey. So I have it separate. So this is my week section, and then comes my dailies. I don't always do a daily. Some of this daily was because we were on vacation, and so doing this, a lot of this was drawing with my girls and practicing. As you can see, I did a minion for them. Just little notes of, like what we did, what I wanted to record down, what I'm working on. So behind here is a list that I'm not ready to share yet. And then this is going to be, see, I didn't do my page yesterday because I didn't really need it. So I'm actually going to go in and just fill in what we did and some journaling there. And then today's Tuesday, so I went ahead and got these ready for myself. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What's really nice about these, these are also sticky notes, and so I can take these off if I don't want to use them, or if I don't end up, I could just not do a Monday and start Tuesday there and take this off. So that's what I have so far with One Book July. In the back, I still have my pocket. I've put some more of the Build Your Banners sticker kits because I've been using these a lot for my to-do list. I like the different, checking it off differently. Pen testing in the back. Was figuring out my color coding with the highlighters, so I need to transfer that over. And this is where I'm going to do an index. I usually typically do an index like when I'm like halfway through the book. And sometimes it's in the front, but this time I decided to do it in the back because I wasn't sure exactly how this was all gonna roll and flow. And so I wanted to make sure I had enough room for everything. So I'm gonna do an index in the back. So that's where we're at right now with One Book July. As you can tell, this is getting pretty thick. This pocket right here obviously adds a decent amount of bulk. So if I take that out, you can see where and what pages are being used. It's still right now still closing. It's still snapping. This is not a like functional tab, so I don't mind that it bends that. And I actually put this tab here specifically. Excuse me, sorry, hiccup. In case I had a pen here, and then it would still like protect it. So, anyways, I can still close it, but not for much longer. But I'm really okay with that, you guys, because you know what? I don't really keep this snapped at all. Honestly, I would be fine with leather journal covers that didn't even have this. Like it's just, I don't need it. I actually would probably do better with a flexible pen loop right there. Maybe that's what I'll turn it into. I'll just, glue this down and it'll just become a little, pen loop, or, maybe I could add something there and I could carry it around I don't know. I'm teasing. But anyways, so that's all I got for you today on One Book July. Definitely tune in this coming week. I have some videos coming up. We have some huge, exciting announcements coming this week and being released. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to hear from you. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget that no matter what we're doing, no matter what area or aspect of life we're working on, we can always do, plan, and achieve better over perfect. You guys have a wonderful day.